What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Jurassic Park review. Today we are back talking about Jurassic Park 3. This time not directed by Steven Spielberg, but directed by Joe Johnston. And in this, we have Alan Grant returning, Sam Neill returning as our lead protagonist. Laura Dern has maybe 6 minutes in this movie. The story of Jurassic Park 3 is very basic. It's the most basic story in any Jurassic Park film, maybe why this is only an hour and a half long. T. Leone and William H. Macy, the Kirby family, lose their son. The son goes on an expedition. T. Leone, I believe, is married to this guy who doesn't end up too good. But look, her son, Eric, played by Trevor Morgan, he gets lost on the island. And, well, there's a rescue team sent out. Laura Dern does the impossible at the end of this film that we'll talk about a little later. But, look, Sam Neill gets teased. He gets lied to. He's supposed to just be doing a tour expedition, but this Kirby family lies to him and says that the real reason you're coming to this island with us is to find our missing son. So these are very unlikable people. Very unlikable people. Two people lie to such a prestigious figure in Alan Grant. Such a prestigious figure. To just, throw his life as bait. Which is kind of ridiculous. And that's the movie. We get to the island, we look around a little bit, we find the kid. We steal some dinosaur eggs, we give them back, and here comes the Navy. That's the movie. That's basically the film. Here comes the Navy, the Marines. Laura Dern, as I said, does the impossible in this film. When we can finally get a signal, talk to Laura Dern over the comm, phone, whatever, not 10 to 15 minutes later, we're saved. We're saved by the Marines and the Navy. What does she have to do with the Marines and the Navy? I just thought it was so stupid. What a ridiculous way to end this movie. Another character who's in this, who we think dies, I believe his name is Billy. Alessandro Nivola. I believe it's the same actor, same character as what I'm looking at. Billy Brennan. Who's working with Alan. He makes a stupid decision. He's a dumb character. In the movie, they even say that. Says, I made a dumb decision. Steals raptor eggs. Why does he do it? To get rich. I mean, the most basic plot line you could probably use. So he steals the raptor eggs to get rich. We think he dies. We see blood in the water, and then at the end of the film, he's rescued. He's on the ship to safety. How did he get there? He must have swam into the Navy boat. I don't know. He just appears there. How did he get there? I mean, if this was supposed to be such an important character that you care about their bond, which you don't, this bond that Alan Grant has with this guy, the writing is terrible in this film. And the family as well. Look, you're supposed to care about these new characters. Amanda Kirby, Paul Kirby. William H. Macy is very likable. Very likable. But T. Leone in this movie is not. She is the most, I wouldn't say annoying, but I would say such a bland presence. Such bland writing, such a bland performance, just a waste of space in this movie. I kind of wish William H. Macy was a single parent, but then they throw in that their romance is, since they're split, she got with a new guy. He's now dead. William H. Macy could come back in. They flirt. There's a scene. They're getting their clothes changed, and she says, "Oh, it's nothing you haven't seen before." None of that works in this movie at all. The family aspect, none of it works. The only really character you care about is Alan Grant, because we've met him in the first movie. He had such a great arc in that, so of course we care about him. We're not going to stop caring about him, and he does stick to character in this movie. He just goes through sort of a roller coaster ride of events. The big villainous dinosaur in this movie is the Spinosaurus. The first two movies was more T-Rex. this is Spinosaurus, and he is probably the weakest antagonist in any of these movies. He runs around, they fight, and he has such an anticlimactic ending. Like there's the final action set piece in the movie where he throws fire grenades or whatever at the dinosaur. The thing catches fire. Not completely, but it's burning alive. So it just retreats into the woods. The Spinosaurus just retreats into the forest. That's it. There's no great conclusion, climax. It's so underwhelming. He burns alive. He survives. He runs away. Not much going on with that. The action as well. The whole movie just feels so inconsequential, so very bland. Not a lot going on here. Look, is this a good movie? No, I don't think this is a good movie. I think the second one is excellent. First one, okay. Third one, not good. They just keep getting worse. So I'm happy that they were able to revitalize it with at least one good Jurassic World movie. With that first 2015 film, we'll maybe get into the Fallen Kingdom later. I don't know. I already have a review up for it, so I don't know if I want to talk about it again. But regardless, this movie's not good. Is it watchable? Sure. I didn't hate myself watching this movie, but it is so bland. It is so dull. It's only an hour and a half. It flies by. I mean, it's just this little movie that is just, it feels like a B movie. I mean, Jurassic Park, I mean, really fell from greatness with that first movie. Look, the music, I think the score is okay. They use the John Williams music a lot. He doesn't score the movie, but they use his themes a lot. There's this really random scene where they're on the lift or the little shaft, whatever, the raft, and the sun comes out, and they're like, look, and it's just like a recreated scene from the first movie with all the dinosaurs walking in their natural habitat, and it's supposed to be this uplifting, thing when the theme plays, the Jurassic Park, it's supposed to be like, okay, I get it, but we've done this before. There's nothing special about it. It felt like a totally wasted, out of place scene in this movie. So look, it's not very good. This is 2.5 out of 5-star film for me. I don't hate it. I think this movie is completely watchable, but I don't think it's good. I think it's really dumb. The characters in this just keep getting dumber and dumber. The kid, I mean, the child in this. Let's talk about the child real quick, who goes missing. He turns into Tarzan. He's missing for 2 months. The first time we see him, he's throwing smoke bombs, smoke grenades. He's wearing a bush for camouflage, and I'm thinking, okay, if that's what you're gonna wear, and all these people have come to save you, maybe you should say, hey, this is how I've been surviving. If we're gonna get out of here, let's use my tactics. Let's all wear a bush. But the bush goes away. It's just this crazy action scene where he throws the smoke bombs and saves Alan Grant wearing a bush. I mean, I don't know why he didn't bring it with him. It was just, if that works for you, I mean, at least stay consistent. And then he just turns into the most uninteresting character in the film, one of the most uninteresting characters. It just, so much about this just feels, it feels like if you feel like you're going to sneeze and you're like, but then you don't. This movie is a wannabe sneeze. It tries to sneeze, but it never does. So that's my thoughts on the movie. Comment down below. What do you think about it? What are your top 3 Jurassic Park movies, including the new 2? And hopefully Dominion is better and in the good rankings of these movies. So we'll see. But hit that subscribe button. Look, I got reviews for the first now 3 Jurassic Park movies up on this channel. I already have reviews for Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom. They're all in this playlist. So if you want my reviews for the whole series, you can check that out now. My thoughts on those first 2 movies of the Jurassic World haven't really changed. So if you watch those videos, my thoughts haven't really changed. But in my review, spoiler review for Dominion, I will kind of briefly mention my thoughts on Jurassic World and Jurassic World 2. But as right now, my review series is done. Jurassic World Dominion coming out in a little under 2 weeks now. And I hope it's good. Fingers crossed. So yeah, guys, look, that's been it for me. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter at RyanKing72 and Instagram at KingArises131. A lot of just little thoughts and random stuff that go up. Box office, news that I talk about or whatever stuff that I get, the collection, Funkos or whatnot. So definitely follow me for all that stuff. And that's been it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching my review for Jurassic Park 3. And until next time, over and out.